Hi, I'm Chuck Marunde, exclusive buyer's agent in sunny Sequim, Washington. And today, what I want to share with you on this short video is the importance of inspections. So once you have mutual acceptance, once your offer has been accepted, maybe you've gone back and forth with a counter offer once or twice, but once you have mutual acceptance, you have a binding agreement, and there are important inspections, and there are critical deadlines. And there are responses to the deadlines and responses to the responses. So you've got to get these right. I just want to remind you of that and show you a couple of things that I do to manage not only the timeline from the time that your transaction is pending and the time that it closes, but also there's a lot to do in between there. And this will be a real quick overview of what is involved. So let's take a look at a checklist that I created for myself, really to make sure that I didn't miss any deadlines on your transaction. Let's take a look. All right, we start at iRealtyVirtualBrokers.com. You can also get here as livinginsquim.com. And there's a lot of things that you will want to explore on this. By the way, I just added something really new and exciting. This search MLS now not only has, if you've watched the previous video, this section here that is the searching for the home at the top of the bell curve, which is what most retirees are doing. But I just added this section here. These are non-Northwest MLS listings. They're in the OLS, but you won't find them except at a link like this, which is taking you to Zillow to look at non-Northwest MLS listings that are only in the Olympic listing service, which is far and few between. There's just a few, but you don't want to miss any, right? So here's what that looks like. You go to that page and you'll find a lot of listings in here, and you can go to any one of these by simply going to this link, and voila, it takes you to the Zillow listing of this property that you will not find in the Northwest MLS. So that's a convenient kind of search I wanted you to be able to have access to. Back to the main page. Here's what I want to show you, and get right down to it, is the power menu, which is a very exciting menu. You want to spend some time in here. This is always getting improved and rearranged a little bit for your convenience. But what I want to show you right now is, if you go to the power menu, I want to go right down here to transaction deadlines. So let's see what that is. All right. This is where I keep track of the requirements, the deadlines, the dates, and the responses that you are going to have to give by certain dates, or you're in big trouble. Now, I'm glad that I was a real estate attorney for 20 years because I understand the importance of these deadlines. I understand the language in the clauses, and I know how to deal with responses to things like the home inspection or the well inspection, or dealing with well cistern issues or septic inspection issues. This is a very important document here, because what I did is I programmed this to keep track of the deadlines so that we wouldn't miss anything. And as you can see, if we scroll down through, there's a lot of important deadlines here. Not every single item on this checklist is going to apply to every transaction. And so I treat each transaction in its own right, customized as it needs to be. But there are a lot of things that need to be reviewed here. There's a preliminary title report that'll come out. Attached to that are covenants, CC&Rs, and there are other important documents and permit issues that need to be looked at. I'm very thankful that I was a real estate attorney and know how to deal with all of these. Some of these are kind of complex and a little bit difficult. Now, what I do is I keep track of all of this for you, and I send you updates. And here's a download as a PDF, and I send you a copy of that PDF as I am tracking all of your documents here throughout the transaction. So this is really important stuff. I just wanted you to be aware of the importance of that. Now, I do also keep track of every single thing about a transaction. I have software that tracks every transaction and every detail of every transaction ad infinitum, with dates and documents and everything to comply with the law, to comply with the State Department of Licensing and the Real Estate Division, so that they can come in anytime and audit me and find out that I'm squeaky clean. So there you have it. Another way that we keep track of critical deadlines for you throughout the entire process. And I hope you enjoyed this short video, and I hope you found it beneficial. You'll know that as your representative, as your exclusive buyer's agent, I'm not only watching out for you, I'm taking care of you all the way to closing. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.